All right, so we talked a little bit about the idea of an every minute on the minute, an Emom. So I want to just give a quick demonstration of one cycle. This is only one of however many you want to do. 3 to 5 is a good number. That's somewhere between 12 and 20 minutes of exercise. But what I like about these, as we kind of talked about, is the fact that it is a great way to encourage endurance. You get a little bit of a heart rate bump, you're working on strengthening, you're working on balance, you have a stretch in there. So it really just incorporates all the things we talked about. And frankly, it keeps it interesting. Most exercise programs, people end up throwing away or stopping because they're just boring. It's just very difficult to stay motivated. So this is a good way to incorporate multiple muscle groups over a pretty short period of time, get a little bit of that cardiovascular bump, and I like all of those things. So I'll just demonstrate a little bit. I'm not going to go through the full minute on all these exercises, but the first one, as I kind of put on the, I put an entire Emom 5 cycles on the PowerPoint, so we'll kind of be able to review that. This is the first cycle. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with, we're going to set an egg timer or a timer on your phone. We're going to set it for 1 minute. We're going to go 1 minute, and we're going to do that first exercise, sit to stand with the shoulder elevation. And you want to keep this a pace that's good, but one that you can do for a minute. So you don't want to try to go too fast, and then after 30 seconds, you're just so spent that you can't even complete the minute. So you're going to have to get a feel for how quickly you should be doing these, a nice pace. But so after a minute, your timer's going to go off, you're going to hit stop, you're going to reset for a minute, and then you're going to do the balance piece. So the balance piece here is going to be marching. So we're going to do 30 seconds on one side, and then we're going to do 30 seconds on the other side. Again, if you need to fingertip touch or hover or put your foot down, there's all those modifications we can make, which you are going to have to make those decisions on how you feel and how you're progressing. But that's basically the exercise piece. Then we're going to go to the stretch or mobility. We're going to do a prayer stretch or child's pose. We're going to go back, hold for about 10 seconds, and then come back for 5 seconds, hold for 10, and just kind of rock back and forth there for a minute. So then we're going to hit stop, we're going to reset it, and then we're going to do a walk. So that's the endurance piece. So then you just have a nice circuit around your house or a hallway that is long, and you kind of go back and forth. It can get boring, but it's only a minute. So that's the nice part, is we're breaking it up, and you're not trying to do 5 or 10 or 20 minutes walking around your house, which is mind-numbing if you ask me. So we need to just kind of break it up a little bit, and this is a good way to get the endurance piece, and it's a short enough period of time that you don't feel like you're just getting bored trying to kind of find a way to walk around your house for prolonged periods of time. So that's kind of cycle 1. And like I said, on the PowerPoint, there's a list of 5 different cycles. You can mix and match those yourself with all the exercises we've talked about. So I think it's a great way to incorporate some endurance, strength, balance, stretching, and mobility all in a pretty concise amount of time. So it's a great way to do these exercises and stay active over the course of these winter months, which we really don't know what that's going to bring from the ability to get back to gyms and do some of the things that maybe we prefer to do.